Loki, the God of Mischief. Like many Marvel characters and their recent rise in popularity, Tom Hiddleston's performance as the God of Mischief has had a huge impact on the character. Now that the MCU has introduced many Loki variants, fans are wondering, who is the strongest Loki? Even in comics, there are worthy contenders. So today, we rank the 7 most powerful versions of Loki. So before we go ahead, this episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Now, if y'all are into epic dark fantasy games, wanting to see some epic champions, Raid Shadow Legends is the game for you. Raid has a whole world of amazing looking champions, all from their own unique faction. Here's a quick dive into the first faction you meet, the Banner Lords. The Banner Lords are basically medieval knights. These fearsome knights will let no soul pass without a royal scroll. My favorite champions from this faction are Cythalia, Helior, and Baron. And I'm currently upgrading the champion Valerie as well. Also in this month, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of summer events, where you will have a new legendary champion, tournaments against other players, and much more. They've also just released 5 new amazing champions. Check them out here. Pretty cool, huh? So sign up today, hit that link in the description, or scan our QR code, and you'll get an epic hero, Chanaru. You will also get an energy refill, an XP boost, 1 ancient shard, and 200,000 silver. Yep, you heard that right, 200,000 silver. All these treasures will be waiting for you right here. This offer is only good for 30 days, so make it count. Okay then, now let's get back to the list. Number 7. Kid Loki. This version of Loki first appeared in comics. After Loki died, he was resurrected in the form of a child. Though he was given a chance to start over, he was still mischievous, but he was also much less powerful than his MCU counterpart. MCU's Kid Loki is claiming to vanquish his adoptive brother Thor and was arrested by the Time Variance Authority. This version can summon objects at his own will, and summon his sword when needed for combat. Number 6. MCU Loki. After the time heist of Avengers Endgame, Loki escaped with the Tesseract, making him one of the Loki variants. Due to his frost giant heritage, he possesses superhuman strength and the ability to manipulate ice and cold, living for thousands of years. This Loki has shown power levels higher than his counterpart. This was proven when he completely reversed a collapsing building just by a magic blast. Number 5. Lady Loki. Known as Sylvie Laufeydaughter, she was born in a different reality in Asgard. Like her original counterpart, Sylvie is a powerful and skilled sorceress, capable of using magic to cast spells. Just by a mere touch, Sylvie can easily compel a person to engage in combat for her, or to believe whatever she tells them to do. She even defeated the Alliath using these abilities. Number 4. King Loki. This version is one of the most powerful and cruel versions of the character. He appeared in the 2005 Loki miniseries, a future version of the character who ascends to the throne of Asgard and brutally deposes his brother, earning him the nickname King Loki. This also marks the few moments where Loki actually wins against his brother. Number 3. Classic Loki. Classic Loki Laufeyson was a variant of Loki who survived Thanos' assault on the Statesman. In the aftermath of the Infinity War, Loki lived on an isolated planet for centuries before attempting to reunite with Thor. He can generate extremely realistic illusions, like recreating the entire city of Asgard within seconds. It is also possible that he may be the original comic book incarnation of Loki. Number 2. Loki of Earth 707. A similar version appeared in the MCU as well, but his comic counterpart is much stronger. This version of the character appeared in an alternate reality in the Infinity Wars comic book event from 2017. This Loki got possession of all the Infinity Stones, and was worthy enough to wield Mjolnir, the mystical hammer of Thor. So these events make Loki one of the strongest versions we have ever seen. And number 1, Necrogod Loki. This Loki has the same powers and attributes as the original Loki, but thanks to centuries of practice, he has become more powerful due to his greater age and experience. He can massacre the entire population of Earth on his own. What's more, he was thrown into the sun once, and instead of burning to ashes, he simply turned the sun into a black hole. This feat alone is enough to make Necrogod Loki the strongest Loki counterpart. So, hope you enjoyed the list. Let us know what you think. See you next week.